This is Absolute Drinks with Rico. I'm Rico, and today we're going to teach you all about martinis. We're going to do a little glossary of martinis and tell you the difference between dry, wet, naked, Gibson, all of that, even the dirty ones. Also, don't forget, don't miss any of our great videos as we upload them every week. Just click the subscribe button. We need those subscribers. We're trying to get to 100K. Let's go for it, guys. Gin, dry martini, but we're not just gonna make the dry martini today. We're gonna bust a few myths. We had one comment from a guy called Resin. I see you watching, Resin, that stated on the vodka martini recipe that we did that there wasn't enough vermouth. I'm gonna blow that out the door. To make a dry martini, you only really want up to around about 5 mils vermouth in there. Anything over, if you're getting towards 10 mils of vermouth, we're talking about a wet martini. But this is very simply dry martini. We're gonna make 2. So let's get into it. We're gonna take our dry vermouth, and like I said, we only want 5 mil per drink. And 5 mil is roughly the measure on a bar spoon or a teaspoon. Next up, some beautiful gin. We're gonna take the Beefeater. You know what the score is, 45 per drink. So we're going 90 mils altogether. Boom. And that's it. Oh, I forgot, sorry. I'm actually making 3 martinis today. I forgot to put in the dry vermouth. Don't forget to add the dry vermouth. Did we get it? And we're gonna add another 45 altogether. So like I say, we're making 3 drinks. Usually try and stick to just making 2, you have more control. I'm gonna use some ice, some normal ice. Just gonna get some cubed ice out. We're gonna fill that as much as possible. The more ice you have, the more control you have over the dilution, and the colder it gets. It's just simple physics. So we wanna give that a good stir, and we wanna stir it till it's perfectly cold and perfectly diluted. If you wanna know when the perfect dilution is, all you need to do is give it a little taste and go, yeah, I like that. That's the perfect dilution for you. So give it a stir, get it extra cold. This will take a little bit longer just because there's 3 drinks in this glass. There we go. Ooh, that tastes good. It's a little bit premature, but I'm gonna leave that to the side for 1 second because I'm gonna go to the freezer and get our glasses out of the freezer. Always chill your glasses when it's a martini. So we have 3 martini glasses right here. We've got our wonderful martini. And what we're gonna do now, we're just gonna quite simply go like this and pour our martinis into our glasses. And my personal favorite garnish to a martini is a lemon zest. Love the lemon zest because you get those fresh aromas, super zesty. Now, the next 2 garnishes I hate and despise, but people love them. So next up, oh, can we use these olives or did you spray them? You can't eat them.
You can.
You can. And we can put them in a drink. You can, yes. Next up.
You can't.
You can't.
Yeah, you can. No.
Martin, stop it. Okay, the next very popular garnish for a martini is also an olive. Both of these are now dry martinis. That's a martini with an olive, that's a dry martini with a zest. Next up, it's still a dry martini, but I'm gonna put a cocktail onion in it. Now that's a Gibson martini. Next up, to blow your heads again, if I was to stir it with this, this is some olive juice. So if I stirred this martini with some olive juice in there, that is now a dirty martini. You get it? Obviously, please don't just make martinis and then like add olive brine. This is just to show you what happens. So this is now technically a dirty martini. And if, Resin, I was to add more vermouth to this, now we've got a wet martini. I actually don't like my martinis with dry vermouth either. I like my martinis with Lillet Blanc, which is an aromatized wine. And I like mine wet, so I will always say, can I get a wet martini with Lillet and a zest? Because I know exactly what I want. And Resin, if you want more vermouth in your martini, that's fine. It's still a martini. You just say, can I get a wet martini? But I'm sure your martinis are nice, because if you like your martinis how you like your martinis, you make yourself the best martini on earth. It's a personal drink. How do you like your martinis? That's all we want to know. If you're loving this content, please don't forget to click the like button. It really helps out the show. And if you don't want to miss anything, don't forget, subscribe and look out for that little bell notification. And that's it. This has been the Dry Martini. This is Absolute Drinks with Rico. I'm Rico and I'm out of here. Thank you.